finished preparation. It's time for a class trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Make your argument. Always a count. Okay.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
What? We got it.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
No, that's wrong.
Got it.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Make your argument. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
True.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, the pocket trash makes you...
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is Sakura loved candy too much to share. Hiro got the candy from Hina when Sakura got that candy.
I got it!
Yeah, this is the third one.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was,
Dot, dot, dot.
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Really?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Oh yeah, that. What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Eh.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Meh.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
Eh.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
So why would you know?
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was above the magazine shelf, under the magazine shelf, or on the magazine shelf.
My God!
But upside down.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Oh, Hiro. Everything you said up till the beginning of the game didn't make sense. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Make your argument. Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Was that for good body? It was dying.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Say what?
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell
the
you
magazine's
exactly when I
hidden.
found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
You couldn't get into the room. Oh, now!
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
I found the magazine tucked away when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the
Again,
dying message.
same thing.
I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I need to get rid of the white noise
I can
because
tell you
they're
exactly when I
perfectly
found the
blocking the
dying
message.
message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No! All this effort. What's wrong? Did I see something weird?
Shoot!
I need to think about it one more time. There's a contradiction here somewhere.
I can tell you.
I'm gonna check again the magazine dying message just to be sure. On the magazine shelf, but magazine is put back upside down, written in blood.
Exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, so it's not the magazine dying message on itself. Because, okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna create a bullet.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
I'm gonna try that.
When I pulled it out,
I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, I only got one shot. Because if I miss, I have to redo the bullet again.
I can tell you
Magazine
exactly
shell.
when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Yes, that was
No,
it.
that's wrong.
The magazine shelf was contradicting that piece of testimony. Break!
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
That message was not in the open, so when the body was discovered, you couldn't see the dying
And
message.
you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Besides, Hina wouldn't let him in because she was suspecting him from the get-go.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because he
All you
wrote it.
gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Is that Gambit? Oh, the moment of truth? Already? Oh, it's the rhythm game? Okay.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
Final strike.
Show
Kyoko's
me the
examination
proof.
summary. 100% without a doubt she wrote it, and this is what you're talking, you know it.
This should prove it.
Break.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What? You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Okay. And then what?
I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening.
But...
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
She did an Undertaker move, like, she was hit on the back of the head, then she was knocked out, and then she raised.
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Then you left.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden, why he didn't use Sakura's finger, why he picked Toko. Yeah! Why did he pick Toko? Well, it wouldn't be that strange for Toko to kill someone at random, right? She's the perfect fall girl. What? Don't think your suffering is over when you die. I want you to taste all the flavors of eternal pain. Anyway, that's not the point I was trying to make.
Shoot!
Oh, it's like I'm embarrassing myself in front of everyone. Oh, I love some help. If Hiro wanted to pin the crime on Toko, there's one thing that doesn't make sense. What is it that Hiro that doesn't make sense? What have done for running doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden, of course.
I got it!
Why didn't I see that?
That's true.
I got half a
Everything
heart
you
left.
just said. It
I want
doesn't
half a heart
explain why
on
the
that
magazine was
correct
hidden,
answer.
does it?
So, everything you just said doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden. Yeah.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message? Then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Oh, so Toko probably came in, saw the thing, and...
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what was written on it. There's only one choice. Toko.
I got it!
Another half a heart
It had to
won.
be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't a real killer, and I have to prove that. Make your argument. Kyoko's examination summary, status of Sakura's body, yellow powder.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Sakura.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Just once. You hit a single attack.
After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
Can I check something? This is her blood. She vomited blood. No, that would not be Sakura. Hero hit Sakura, that's for sure, but it doesn't end there. There's something that proves that the wounds on her head. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
Kyoko's examination summary. She was
bottle from the shelf nearby.
Okay, that's the contradicting argument.
I hit Ogre from behind.
Argument
she could
from
do
behind,
anything.
not it.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Just once is the... Yes.
No, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Yeah?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be... It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. So it's gonna be a gambit. Hangman's Gambit. The word is chess piece? Yeah, it's chess piece. I'm looking for C. Yeah. E. Give me a S. S. Give me a P. E. I got the I. E. And another E.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
So it's a queen. We're missing a queen, and we already found a knight.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, Shogi is way better.
Yeah! Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing, it was completely attacked, it was broken, it was excited. Okay, broken.
I got it!
I got my
the bottle
fourth heart.
must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Yes.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. The experiment. Monokuma bottle experiment.
I got it!
Got another
Earlier,
half a heart.
Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved with this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker, Sakura's first attacker, some bowling aficionado is the second attacker.
I got it!
Now I'm full health.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
She's grasping her hair.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Oh.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to Bullet Time's battle. Would you like to hear more? Are we still in the tutorial? It's case 4. Absolutely, okay. So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Really? Okay. Now you have to choose the proper true bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate, simply pressing the L1 button. Okay, alright. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you have fewer bullets to choose from. Okay? But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Okay. Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go, you. Oh, this is halfway of the game? Oh, okay. I'm halfway through the game. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun. The moment of truth. We have another moment of truth. But...
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough!
Locker and print.
This should prove it.
Yeah! That was perfect. Nice.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
She's still grabbing her hair.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right? ...
She's scared shitless.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang! She just straight up admitted it!
The power of Byakuya.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Probably did.
Straight up again!
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Okay.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
Awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker.
Yeah.
And put the magazine back on the shelf.
But put it upside down. Because you weren't paying attention.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
We didn't see that blood. We see the face of Sakura getting angry and with all that blood on her face. But when we found her dead body, she wasn't like that. So does that mean those attacks only pissed her off? Those attacks were non-lethal at all. That's how tough she is. Oh yeah, she's mad. She's mad.
When I saw that blood,
Oh, I know you
fainted.
fainted, of course.
Right there in front of the magazines.
Okay.
don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Oh, yeah, because when she saw blood, she turned into her, you mean? Yeah.
Ah, guess who's back?
Yeah.
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Oh, okay, okay. So that's what she said, that I probably killed her. Like, she probably did, but it was Genocide Jill. But no, she didn't kill her because...
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Oh, Genocide Jill still thinks that she killed Sakura. Oh, wow.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Oh.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Yeah.
Hey, come on! That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre! So that's good!
Yeah. Silver linings. So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Wait! Huh? I thought for sure you had some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No? Hello, lurkers. How you doing?
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Make your argument. Kyoko's examination summary, statues of Sakura's body, or yellow powder. Okay.
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
Yeah.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Yeah, ha ha ha, no time for
Right where
laughing.
I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Did she kill her? Okay, no, that wasn't in front of the shelf. Okay. So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is, when did Sakura die? It was...
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
I'm gonna say started
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So
surprisingly
you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You
Hello,
got it!
Alex.
I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Yup, that's a contradiction. Okay, so I guess your first question would be, what did you miss?
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Not much. Right now, we're untangling what transpired inside of the crime scene. And what we found out is that Toko was lying about her never seen Sakura. We managed to confront Hiro's lie, saying that he wasn't there in the rec room and he never met Sakura because he has the polka dot candy wrapper. He was trying to wriggle his way out. She gave it to me anytime, forever ago, but she never had any candy until after she was into the nurse's office with Hina. So it has to be after. And he admitted that he went there. She kind of gave it to him like as a token of you restore your energy, stuff like that, because she had something to confess, and she was waiting with Hiro for the others, and then she said something that scared Hiro. She said that she wanted to end everything. And this is what triggered his survival instinct. So when she was sitting down, he grabbed a Monokuma bottle and smashed her over the head with it, and then he ran. And he wrote Toko's name. He admitted that he wrote Toko's name inside the magazine. So he said, it was Sakura, but both Sakura's hands were clean of blood, so that wasn't her. So he admitted he wrote Toko's name. Now we're figuring out that Toko was there earlier than everyone else. She was hiding. She was the one hiding in the locker room. We managed to found her, and she admitted that she left the handprint, and she saw that the thing that happened with Hiro inside of a locker. And when she saw him write her name inside the magazine and leaving it on the table, she got out of her hiding place trying to put it back inside of her shell. But then she heard Sakura waking up from the blow and her face was covered in blood, so she fainted. And now Genocide Jack came in, and the first thing that she saw when she woke up, per se, because they don't share any memories. Like Toko said, I probably killed her, but I don't know how. She doesn't remember her attacking Sakura, so she said, "No, I did not." And we said, sounds like she's telling the truth. So how can we prove that? And she sneezed, and now we're talking with Genocide Jack, and she admitted that she was the one who attacked Sakura out of self-defense and out of surprise, but she thought she killed her. But where she was standing in front of the magazine shelf. So you're up to pace now.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proved that there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. The bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf.
I got it!
Yep.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The bloodstain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
True.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Yeah, Hina is confused because she wants to blame either Toko, Hiro, or Byakuya, but she can't.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Yeah.
Until we take care of that, We can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy.
No.
After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because the locker was too small. I was in the locker. I saw it for myself. Yeah, the locker was already open.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's... Make your argument. Yellow powder, Monokuma file number 4, always account.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Yellow powder on the shot to their head? No, that didn't work. Come on, Makoto, don't climb up now!
Shoot.
Need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction here somewhere, okay?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's
Totally in a
attack,
sense, it's not true.
then what was it?
There's no other possible
There's a
cause.
chance something else
What
killed
killed
her.
Sakura?
Maybe just overlooking
I
something.
can't think of anything other than the shot
Is
to
that
her
really
head.
possible? I don't know.
So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide
The
Jill's
Monokuma file
attack,
number 4?
then what was it?
I'm gonna check. Monokuma file number 4. Time of death, evidence of a strong blow to the victim, suffer violent vomiting of blood. Oh, okay.
There's no other
They're gonna
possible
mention
cause.
the vomiting.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her.
Yeah, that was the
No,
Monokuma
that's
file.
wrong.
I got the right. I got the
According to the
right spot,
Monokuma
but with
file,
the wrong
Sakura had vomited blood.
argument with the wrong piece of evidence. Classic Phoenix Wright. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura has vomited
I
blood.
think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
How?
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Much as it pains me to say it, but I agree with Byakuya.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Let's see that.
Of course, if you don't mind.
We're gonna correct him with evidence, but I want to see his theory.
Everyone, quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplement, I'm positive. Section A.
I got it!
I got half my
Poison was
heart
actually
back.
in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. He's taking the poison. Okay, so apparently he physically had the bottle of poison and he's drinking it right now. I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Protein X, yeah, I just...
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to a tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely the poison must have been in. Could it be? Oh, another gambit! We got another gambit! Eggman's gambit! Gambit. Oh, this is protein drink. Yeah. Give me an R. Give me a T. E. Give me an E. I got an E. Give me an N. I need an N. R. Is the N. I got a D. R. I need an I. Don't give me V's. I need I and the N. There you go. How did I...
Now I understand.
I must have hit something, but I lost some health at some
Poison.
point. I don't know where.
Must have been poured into the protein
Yeah,
can.
somebody switched the protein can with the poison.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene, a cup filled with water, a Monokuma bottle, a protein drink.
I got it!
Yeah, the protein
You're
drink.
saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
So she asked for a protein drink after she got hit twice on the head with a bottle. She's metal.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
And whoever gave her that drink didn't know that.
I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence that shows who switched them, it must be what we found in front of the shelf. The footprints in the powder.
I got it!
Yeah.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning,
no.
and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
But some powder was already spilled from the seaside. So whoever gave her the drink wasn't aware that she's been feeding her poison. So someone else, like, there's two persons, the real killer and whoever gives Sakura the drink. But whoever gives Sakura the drink wasn't aware that there was poison in the protein mix.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Now, you wouldn't be able to reach the protein with all that mess.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Oh!
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
No, you didn't!
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
True. Looks like the imprint of the shoe on the powder suggests that it was a sneakers. Sports shoe.
And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are Makoto and Ina, Makoto and Byakuya, Makoto and Leon. That would be Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
That explains why he asked for his shoe size. Ah. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Oh, now she's ashamed. She feels ashamed of herself. ...
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
She has no motive.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Would she be blackened if she didn't know she was gonna kill someone? Like, say she did give the poison, but she didn't, would she be considered a blackened? Or would the blackened be whoever did the switching? Yeah. Hina gave her the drink.
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme. ...
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Yes, but she wouldn't be the Blacken. Yes, she's an unwilling accomplice. She's an accessory. Come on, Hina, you would enjoy. Oh no, she's a sports kind of girl. She doesn't wear accessory. Well, except for the little hair clip on her head, but...
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
Oh. No. Remember, the protein canister was on top of the broken glass that we made. So when she found out that she was dead, she left the canister there, make it look like it was part of the crime scene all along. Oh, that.
And then she downed it all at once.
She wasn't there when the poisoning happened.
And then...
Hold it.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself. ...
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yeah, the locked room problem.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well...
That
doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
More than that, I believe that Hina is trying to make herself the killer to protect her. I don't know why.
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
How could she not have noticed the big mess? ...
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too. ...
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
She's contradicting herself.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder. And that's where I switched them.
Or rather, the evidence is contradicting her testimony.
Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
No.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the truth, full truth of this case. Yeah. Make your argument, because we need to make her repeat footprints in the powder, chem lab shelf, source of the powder. Wait.
First,
Chem lab shelf, no, source of the powder. Okay, that has to be the footprints.
I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C
To Section A.
There you go,
No,
that was
it's
too
wrong.
easy. I don't want to hear the rest of her argument. That was a blatant contradiction.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
If that was the case, we would see the footprints coming from Section C to Section A, but that's not what we saw.
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
Byakuya is not happy.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Huh?
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
You did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight. ...
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
I never saw that. Well, nobody would. Nobody would. So, okay. So that piece of glass is from the broken bottle of poison that spilled on the floor. And when when she did the switch, it got into... No.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me? ...
Byakuya.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
That shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. The Monokuma bottle, the rec room window, the bottle of poison? Oh! Wait a minute. Yeah, it's the rec room window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us, section A of the shelf, section C of the shelf, it should be on section A.
I got it!
Yes?
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Okay. So there were no switching. They were actually poison?
And everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
The bottle of poison was in the rec room.
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Yeah.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
So, Hina tampered with the crime scene. Because this was poison? Okay.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
Wrong. The protein can was planted there after the murder.
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can.
Yeah.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Okay, because the way the way the protein can was presented on the floor, when we entered the room, we would have noticed it. Like, we would have to walk over it, or, like she would said, or anything else, trip over it. But we went into the room, and then it was planted there after the fact.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Don't you remember when you guys went in there, it was rolling? No. No, it wasn't rolling. Like, no, we didn't kick it. Nobody touched it. So Hina made the switch. I believe that when we got into when we got into the room, Hina noticed that she was poisoned, and then she took the bottle of poison and then switched it with protein can. Yeah, because the bottle was open, and when we broke the glass, a shard fell into the bottle. So when Ina made the mix to make it look like she was drinking a protein can instead of poison. Yeah, Ina was probably. Oh my god. Okay, I think I just figured something out, but when is gonna be time to choose the killer, I'm gonna reveal it. But right now we're gonna play with. I think I just figured the what really happened.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was open. The shards were on the bottom instead of on top. Empty protein drink. That's the bullet. I got Chemlab shell and so soda powder, but the correct bullet would be the empty protein drink.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
Huh?
So you're saying
protein can.
Someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Shit, I missed. Let's start over. When the locked room was unlocked, in other words, when I broke the window in. If I concentrate on that, yeah.
When it comes to that protein, there's not a doubt until the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was...
There.
No, that's wrong.
Got it.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Oh my god. The Byakuya's surprise face is priceless. Is like, what? This is like the first time I see Byakuya who's not centered, who is not like sure of himself, who is not on top of everything. He's like, he doesn't believe it. Like, he's not scared but shocked. Like, he's flabbergasted. That's the word I'm looking for. The flabbergasted face of Byakuya is priceless.
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
There.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched. And as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
So it's suicide. Sakura killed herself. Hina found out, and she was trying to protect the fact.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
And she locked herself so that nobody could stop her from killing herself.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened. ...
Then tell us already! Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
She made the switch. Sakura made the switch herself. No.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room has to have been... I would say... Hina, but it could have been Sakura. That's right, I killed Sakura! Me, I'm the black end! What does it matter who got what from and where, took it, whatever? Let's just hurry up and vote and get this over with! You say I embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Okay, so it's Sakura. No, Hina didn't have the poison. There's only one person who have gotten the poison from the rec room. The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room has to have been Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
That's
You're
true.
lying! Stop lying!
No, it's true.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Another moment of truth. Yeah, moment of truth. Bullet bullet ballet. No.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Final strike.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
Oh, she's shocked.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it? ...
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
Now she's crying.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the lock room. There's only one way to explain it. Select someone. Okay, I'm gonna select someone. Sayaka? No. Ishimaru? Taka? No. Junko? No. Sakura! Here you go. Boom.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Yapia carried the lock room in secret. Sakura went to create the lock room, and Akuma forced her into the lock room. Sakura wanted to create the lock room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
She's crying.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
Yeah.
Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them! I have to go get the others! On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room.
Okay, but inside there was a shard.
When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Okay, and that's why there was a bottle of poison inside of shelf A.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone! Whoa, Ogre? Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed? I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. ... Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Okay, yeah, it's true.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that. ...
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura? ...
No.
She's crying.
No! No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right.
Closing argument?
You have to end this properly.
Closing argument! Climax and credits begin. Okay, so Act 1. We see Sakura planting notes to Hiro, Toko, and question mark. That would be Byakuya. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, that would be him. Here. Act 2. We see Toko. She came in and she hid herself in the locker. She saw Hina. Act 3. Hina is waiting for Hiro. She gave her candy. He took it. And then he got scared of her. And he attacked her with the Monokuma bottle. Okay? So after that, he got scared thinking he killed her. Then he saw the magazine, wrote Toko's name on it, and then left that on the table. Toko saw that, and then she got... wait. Okay, she got out of the magazine and hid it upside down in the shelf. Like so. So what else did she... Okay, she got out. Is that it? Let me check. Yeah, she got out. And then when she saw that that Sakura woke up, there were blood on her face, and then she fainted inside of her. Oh, Sakura grabbed her. Sakura grabbed Toko as she was fainted, and then Genocide Jack came out, and she got surprised. So she hit her with the second Monokuma bottle, the one with the queen. Yes, the one with the queen. So she took the Monokuma figure and the queen as and some of the pieces and ran off with it. Act 5. Yeah, this is Sakura waking up from the second stride. She's taking the poison from the... Wait. Yeah. She's taking the poison from the C9. Apparently she already had it on her. She already had plans to commit suicide before meeting with the people. Maybe she wanted to make peace. But okay, she drank. Act 6. We see Makoto, Kyoko, and some black person, like the blackened. The blackened would be here Hina because she tampered with the crime scene, but that's not who the real killer is. They saw the dead Sakura. We came in, we checked the body, and they saw the bottle of poison. So we do the switcheroo. Put it into the duffel bag. Oh, wait. Took the bottle of poison from the crime scene and then replaced it with chemical 2. That should be it. We're gonna reenact, see if I'm correct. I think I'm good.
The killer is you! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Dun dun dun.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Got some candy.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right? ...
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
I just got lucky, because I'm the ultimate lucky student.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Oh, Light feels ashamed of himself. Like Byakuya seems frustrated. Straight A's! 1,227 points. Yay! I got 99 coins.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Monokuba vote, who is found guilty. Slot machine. A lot of black. We have Sakura. Guilty. But she's already dead, so no execution. Yay!
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hasn't come to light, you could have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because... That's exactly what I wanted! What? I mean... The reason Sakura died is because all you pushed her into a corner! You all killed her! So that's why!
You should have been the one to die!
I couldn't let her be the only one that died!
What?
You don't mean... You were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins! Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. What? For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just as much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of a rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me, I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive this!
my closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me, my friends all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them.
Huh?
You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? ... Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You attack her. You trample all of her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding! She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill
I
her!
won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide notes means! So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand!
Why?
That's how far you pushed her!
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came! This is Sakura all bloodied, like she came in during the attack. Wait right here, I'll help you out!
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. Okay, so when she went for protein, that's when she drank the poison and barricaded herself. Okay. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw that someone has taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as far as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please open the door!
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got caught, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal! And yet,
Why?
you all blame her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her! All of us! We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her!
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live! And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her from her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! I'm sorry to interrupt right there when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but,
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say?
Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant? Yeah?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is,
yes, indeed.
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this? Last Testament, signed by Sakura Ogami.
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
This is a suicide note. This is actually Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh no, I wrote that one. This was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Ina and put it in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... You lied to me?
Oh, don't say that. You make them sound so dirty, you know? I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value, eh? It didn't even have Sakura's signatures on it. Like, it was just a stupid piece of paper rolled with stupid squiggles, and there's not even signatures. Yeah, it's like, yeah. This is like, I got the official deal. Like, this is like proper in due form, written with a nice paintbrush with ink, with Chinese ink. This is written with a Sharpie.
You filthy little...
Damn it!
Hey, I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything.
Poom, poom!
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? I did nothing wrong. The case played out between you and you alone. You were the one jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place, eh?
But hold on.
And isn't it just unfortunate that killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Ugh, gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Jeez, talk about a buzzkill, alright? Here we go.
Are you still there, Alex? This is a good part.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was the first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years. Good.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made a mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait, until we reach another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision.
The flashback?
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just simply moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Now we see a scene of Hina slapping Byakuya.
Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Then we see the scene of Toko stabbing Hina.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe. And above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflicts among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give you my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Aww. So beautiful.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then, Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't hide hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
She's holding, Hina is holding her hand against her mouth and she's like shocked and holding her tears.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please, don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plan, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you.
Okay. So, had Hina found this suicide note in her room, there wouldn't have been a class trial at all. So Monokuma took it on purpose so we would actually have a class trial and have people bickering on herself needlessly. Of course.
Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... Oh, I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. Oh, I thought we were close, and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Oh.
She died, so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death has no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly hit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Blame her. Yeah. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Ina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who needs to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
But what?
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck, you guys? That's not how it's supposed to go. Seriously, you guys.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you. Remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Ina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here?
Now, I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning?
How boring. But nothing good can come out of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track. Cha-ching!
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you all be waiting for. Punishment time.
What?
Wait? But Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead! You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very peculiar about the bears times one rule. Bear times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest.
Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. 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 Oh my god. I think I know. No! No! A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Okay, let's see who that special guest is. Yeah! It's Alter Ego! This is Shiro's face. This is Alter Ego. He got busted. Now we see a computer. We see the laptop in the middle of a construction site. And then we see a bulldozer. And trying to grab the shovel. And we see Monokuma in a construction hat. A hard hat. Oh yeah, he's about excavator destroyer. Yeah, it's an excavator. Boing! Oh no 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 no! It's like multi-punching the laptop. I don't know how it's possible. An excavator doesn't work like that, and it's turned into a metal ball, and then he grabs it. And he paints it into the Monokuma color, like the red eye and the bear snout. So, yeah. The laptop has been turned into a ball. You!
Oh no! You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk!
Phew!
That really took it out of me. Maybe I go grill a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grab, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grill goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at.
So,
Flashback. I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's word raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
You were friends with the laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Are you gonna be friends with a basketball? Are you gonna be friends with a volleyball with a red head, faces printed on it? Are you gonna call him Wilson?
Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend! And you killed him!
Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him?
Actually,
Finally? Oh, no. I knew all about it from the very beginning. I was just fooling with you guys. Yeah!
There actually is its attachment like that for excavators. It's basically like a rock crusher, and he shakes and breaks the rocks. Yeah, but it was like pounding, like very up and down, bang, 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 bang. But it was going so fast, it was like multi-punch, like you see often in anime, like in Dragon Ball or in JoJo Bizarre Adventure. That's why I went, oh no.
I knew Shihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew? And you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was... I guess you could call that a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. Eh?
Hey,
So, of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. You kidding?
Yes. Exactly like a machine gun, but maybe even faster, like yeah.
But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. Yeah, yes. Pour it all over my body. Yes, all your tears of despair. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. Yeah.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay then, time to bring this to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's still a bit more left on Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention now? Okay, then here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
What, a clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been heap deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. Bye-bye. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even frigging know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Yeah, me.
Fine! But at least, Sakura's note!
Like I ever let any of you grease balls at it. Yum, 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 yum.
Too bad.
Sucks for you, losers! Wait. What's this? Is there something? Huh?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. What's this? Huh? You guys want to hear it? Huh? Really? What's this? Oh.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it.
Yeah. Wow. What a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you?
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well,
Okay, I'm out of here. Screw you guys, I'm going home. You guys should try to get some rest now. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regret of the outside world? Think about that. Think long. Think hard.
And he's gone. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do with my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? Like in Battle Royale? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off, and then boom, we explode? Like in Suicide Squad? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, but it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge stuff like that.
Yo!
Yo, so the class trial is over and Mother Kuma's gone, so...
But-
now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But... Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figure everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up! ... Seriously? I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay. See what you mean. Then... I'll try.
Eh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master!
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right. I called you a sleazeball because you are sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey! Stop fighting with Master! You're making me jealous! I want to abuse, give and take me!
I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, just how is it for now? That's just how it is for now. Oh well. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
This is a school announcement.
Okay, this is
it is
nothing
now,
new.
as such, it is
Nothing new.
soon the doors to the dining hall will
Nothing
be...
new.
Okay then. Sweet dreams,
Nothing new. Okay.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Wake up. Now we see Kyoko. Yeah. Yeah, she's in front of her, like she's standing up next to his bed, and as he's sleeping, he's watching her. Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I meant to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. Time unknown. Yeah, it's a weird color. It's not. It's neither. We don't know if it's nighttime or daytime. We don't know. Like, why is she here? But my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. So it's still nighttime. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Okay, now it's... it says midnight, but... okay, now we're on the bed. We still have some controls, and Kyoko is here, but... okay, I'm gonna talk to Kyoko. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. Oh, purple word. Reaction. Triangle. Reaction. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "The data center on the 4th floor." What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Okay, I can leave. I can leave. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Okay, I'm teleported straight on the 4th floor. Eventually I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand on the door and with a certain amount of force, rattle, it didn't open. I tried again, but rattle, must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
What are you doing up, mister? Ah!
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Sling, I got my clothes out. Don't make me use them. You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that you don't! Don't waste my time telling me any crap I can see for myself!
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud! Even I get tired, you know. Jeez. Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You two? You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. Get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back.
What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay.
Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoot.
So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So goodbye. Hold on! ... Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba? What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh. Bum, ba, bum, bum. The rumors are true, friends. We have a 16th student, and its name is Mukuro
The one
Ikusaba.
they call the ultimate despair.
Ultimate despair? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Watch out for her.
Her. Mukuro Ikusaba. Chapter 4, All Stars Apologies. And the end. Surviving students. 6 and then 7. Because we just lost one and we found another one. So we're back at 7. To be continued. You received the altar lamp present. Well, versus weird. Yeah. Do you want to save the data? Yeah, 4 by Gore. I got the trophy. Alright, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna check something out. Can we continue? No, you know what? It hasn't been 4 hours already, so we're gonna mingle a little bit into chapter 5 and after that, when I'm gonna feel a bit too tired, I'm gonna call it a night. But right now, I'm still good to go. Like we'll see. Like if we hit some free time, I'm gonna save then, and then we're gonna catch on another day. I don't know when exactly. Probably tomorrow. And yeah. Do you wish to override? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm not in the mood to spend on my
Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student. Alright. Right. I'm not in the mood to spend all my coins today, so I'm gonna do it another time, probably off stream, because I realize that it could be boring watching me spend all my coins. Alright.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we could be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Okay, now we see another dead body, but it's hidden. We cannot see her face. We see okay, it's a female dead body lying down on her stomach.
with a lab coat on top of her, with a knife stabbed right through her body, and behind her head there's a mask, like some sort of luchador mask we cannot see through. And yeah, it's she's on the ground, but it's like some sort of pavement, like a cement brick floor, like from a garden or something, like someone's backyard. Weird. Chapter 5: 100-mile dash pain of a junk food junkie. Daily life. And we see a picture of Kyoko. So we're probably going to figure out more about Kyoko. Are we going to figure out what's her ultimate talent really is? In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation.
Huh?
Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk.
Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Toko ...
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. ...
Whoa!
Man, you're so boring now, you just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. ... She doesn't like it, but...
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you.
Her talking makes me things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission.
What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water.
I don't care.
How about that?
Are you okay with that, Toko? ... Oh, well. I think Byakuya is enjoying it. Like they're the most indirect couple ever. Unbelievable. Jeez. How low is that rock you're hiding under?
I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth. Stop moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Okay. So, please tell me this is unlocked. Please tell me this is on... Crap! Still locked. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. I'm gonna teleport into the 4th floor and go straight to the 5th. Yeah. And wouldn't you know it, the gate that leads to the 5th floor is unlocked. There you go. Everything is blue! So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Yeah, I see a greenhouse, there's some bamboo shoots coming out from the ground, all the way up, very tall. There's a classroom 5A right next to me, then there's 5B a little bit later on. School zone 5F. Okay, I'm gonna go to the first classroom. Yeah. Nighttime secrets, no more. Stump, he's so dirty. Okay. Okay. I don't know who draw this, but it looks like somebody has been reading your mind, Alex. Like we see Monokuma being stomped on by some girl, and says no more nighttime secrets. Stump, he's so dirty. And the look on Monokuma's face seems to indicate that he's enjoying it. And we see another another face. I think it's Makoto. Like somebody drew Makoto next to Monokuma. That's him saying no more nighttime secrets. And I don't know whose boots this is, but yeah. So okay. Here it says a violin. Like okay. More metal plates. This is where a window would be in the normal classroom, but there's some huge metal plates mounted over it now. Metal plate here, metal plate over there too. Okay. Metal plate 2. This floor has been sealed up with sheets of metal too. I'm so sick of this. Oh, I got a new coin. I got 105 coins now. I got the camera. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? This is a monitor. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no. It's totally useless no matter what. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the area. I'm gonna stop describing the classroom, because like everything is different, but everything has a boring pattern. Okay, this scroll says despair, and on the chalkboard we see okay, we see a picture of Makoto, a drawing, chalkboard drawing of Makoto that says, haha, catch me if you can. And then we see Monokuma running up after him with a chalk. Says, wait up, I'm gonna punish you. And then we see Kyoko on the side says, gross. So it's like a giant comic book. It's funny. Toko seems to be in the corner. I'm gonna talk to her. Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? ... Oh, she's not allowed to speak. ... Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. ... Now she's frustrated. ... I'm sorry, but I have no idea what is it you're trying to tell me. ... She just let her shoulder drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Write it down, woman! Use your head for once! Or did Byakuya order you to not use that too? Okay. We cannot access the garden. Oh, it's just like... It's like, yeah, it's like bamboo shoots planted here and there. And so it grows. I'm gonna... Oh, wait. There's another classroom. There's a dojo. And there's a green room. The doors are open. Okay. I'm gonna further north. I see Hina next to another classroom. This looks like a square, like 4 halls connected to each other, like a square. But I'm gonna talk to Hina. What's up? This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Oh, I know what's different compared to the other room. It's the last one. There's no stairs coming up for a 6th floor. We actually reached the top of the school. Okay, there's a picture that says raw. Okay, this is the bio. This is the bio class. Like there's there's like a microscope logo on the map. The nameplate says bio, but something wrote raw in the white paint, or something that looks like white paint. Rattle. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into? Kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Okay. I'm gonna go investigate the 3rd classroom. Boom. Whoa! This is a mess. What the hell is this? We see the scroll has been torn up. It's written eye for an eye in... Okay, it's supposed to be blood, but I believe it's dried. Because it's brownish. It's supposed to be neon pink like everything else, but in this case, this one doesn't want it. We got multiple slashes everywhere. All the walls are slashed. We see a lot of drawings of bodies on the floor, like many people died in here. There's blood everywhere. The desk have been slashed, and the chairs have been tossed on all the sides. Like it looks like this class has been locked in and they've been forced to kill each other. This is what it looks like to me. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
Smells awful, doesn't it? It's... must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying... it's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come on now.
What, you guys, it's my fault again? Eh? Stop trying to blame everything on me.
If you haven't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No, it's quite the opposite.
The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty-bitty, iggy-squiggy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it.
Okay. So... when he took over the school, this was already like this, and he left it like that. Okay, I see now. So he's not the real mastermind. Because... no, the real headmaster, I mean. The mastermind took over the role of headmaster, but he was not the headmaster. What I mean is, the Hope Speak administration, who decided to lock everyone inside the school because of the tragedy with a capital T, like the most awful, most vicious, most hopeless event in all mankind. He was trying to prevent this from happening, but he got in. Monokuma got in, took over, and transformed Hope's plan into the killing game. Based on from that. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs?
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal, you know. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier.
What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? Yeah. Well, maybe that was the trigger. Maybe what happened in the classroom was the trigger that caused the big tragedy. What's the meaning of all this? Okay, I'm gonna expect the whole thing. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see handprints all over. I see blood gushes out here. Yeah, the blackboard has been slashed and spilled with blood. Oh my god, there's blood everywhere. I don't know where to begin. Oh, okay. I'm gonna start with here. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Okay. Let's check camera. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance camera are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras? Oh. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bothers were there? 10. I've seen this kind of things on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. ... I wish I could say I don't believe it. This is one of the monitors. Monokuma appears on screen. Pretty. Okay. Same dialogue. I'm gonna talk to Byakuya. Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. ... Okay, I'm gonna take a last sip of water. I'm gonna need to refill my canister soon because I'm all empty. It's like I'm not even here. I must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Leave the area? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go in the green room. Then after that, I'm gonna go to the dojo. Oh, what have we have here? We have okay. I was about to say that we can actually see outside, but that's not true. It's actually painted. I see a lamp, like an artificial light, and there's all the walls are painted like it's outside, like blue with pink clouds. I see flowers all over. I see a huge variety of flowers. This is a greenhouse. There's a lot of Venus flytrap. There's a huge flower in the middle of the room. Like, it looks like it's as big as a satellite dish. Like one of those transmitter. And we have a lot of flowers that reminds me of the Pokemon Vileplume. Okay, I'm gonna check this. This is a camera. No matter when, no matter where, cameras everywhere, blah blah blah. There's a little shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look into that tool shed. Okay. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools, and leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? Yeah. The lawnmower says Monokuru, like it's the brand. Okay, I'm gonna see. This is the fertilizer. Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Yep. This is gardening tools. There are different kinds of gardening tools. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? That would be sweet. There's a pickaxe. Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. Like the band Mondo's biker gang? Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah. Here, the lawnmower. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? I got a coin. Flower pots. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, and any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put it on my room. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna talk to Hero since he's around. I'm gonna talk to him.
Yo!
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling. Ah, he did the same thing as me.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. Oh, so that's where... Remember way back when, like 2 weeks ago? When we were doing Shihiro, very interesting. Yeah, I remember when 2 weeks ago when we were doing back when Chihiro was alive, we were talking to her and she said that a mosquito bit her and we were trying to figure out where it came from. This is it, you guys. This is where the mosquito came from.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exteriors, there's always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore...
The end is nigh!
They'll pull their plans for global human extinction into action. Oh my god.
Well?
I'm serious. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna talk to that big plant. Hello, big plant. How are you doing? Whoa! What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out!
Whoop.
That's the Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart is gonna go, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is gonna get, blah, 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 I'm dead. That's a man-eating plant. Are you telling me that this is a man-eating plant? Like the Venus flytrap, okay, I can get it. Like, they're big enough to, like, it's like those Victory Bell from Pokemon. Like, they're so big enough you can fit a human in it, but I don't think they can actually digest a whole human in it. But that flower, the Monokuma flower, that thing can eat a human if it really does what Monokuma says it does. Your heart's gonna get, your hearts are like, whoa, and the plants all like, snap, and your flesh all like, bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. Oh, it's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, though they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy with a capital T. Yeah, I know who the ultimate botanist is. And, yeah, it was a student at some point. But more on that character later on. We're not gonna see her in the game. Like we see her for the first time, I believe, in the anime in Danganronpa 3 Despair Edition.
Actually...
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper and plastic and even people. So it's like totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself.
Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. What do you mean the first one? The first alumni? Whoops, whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. I get a coin! There's another shed. Okay, oh, there's a little panel. Is that an intercom? What's this? There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something?
Wrong! This is for the sprinklers!
No, we're in the first one in the game series. But the events of Danganronpa 3 Despair Edition happens before Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. But that's not the... was there something else before? No, it's the origin story. Yeah. The ultimate botanist has something to do with everything that's going on in the universe of Danganronpa. That's for sure. But she died during the tragedy, but oh well. Sprinklers?
Yeah, it controls the sprinkler in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30 a.m. Don't you dare change it without permission! Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it even if you wanted to.
So that means the sprinkler go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning?
Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. But if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway, huh?
Disgusting.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. I'm gonna tell everyone. You're gonna wanna finish. You're gonna wanna finish.
Whoops, Oh no. So if you showed up here at the wrong time, you come away soaking wet. Soaking wet. Okay. I didn't mean to press on it again, but okay. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Now I get in. This place even has chicken, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 chicken. 2 of them with their tails sprung out, like maybe two roosters and 3 hens, but they're the same color. I can't tell them apart. They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. ... It seems safe. Okay. Hello there, little one. I'm gonna talk to the first chicken. It's a chicken. It's not gonna like lay a bomb, is it? Here's number 2. Yeah. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It's really like... It really is, right? Like, I can say that for sure. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake, it's not a robot. It's a chicken. It doesn't have like a second form, right? It's not gonna transform into something else. Like there's so much weird stuff happening in the school when he's confronted to regular chicken. Makoto's on their guard. Like that's a real chicken, right? Right? Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5! You know, the number that comes after 4 before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Okay. Did I see everything here? Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna leave. Okay. So what's left for me is the dojo. Slide the wooden door. Yep. Oh, there's an archery range. I see. Okay, there's a monitor here. There's a samurai armor here made of lacquered wood. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Yep. I got a token. Come out, greenhouse. Come out, greenhouse is a pretty interesting place. I don't think I've seen... I didn't want to leave, but it stopped me from doing it. Okay, I'm gonna do the cherry blossoms, because there's a lot of cherry trees and the petals are blooming and all that pink petals are falling off. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted there and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I live overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing.
But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Okay, I'm gonna try the archery range. That target seems pretty far away, gotta say. Pretty proud of my eyesight. Okay. I got a coin. I'm gonna talk to Kyoko. ...
what Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation has come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Okay, this is another cherry tree, even though this room is totally enclosed. Cherry tree, quite elegant, blah, same thing as the other. There's a big taiko drum here, next to a wooden closet. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Oh no, it's not a taiko drum, it's a... Okay, it's a barrel of straw. Did they use it for training here too? Okay. We should go check the locker. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouse. Yeah, like there's some sort of wooden hatch that serves as a key. Like it's a old mechanism. Like you would lock your key, like this would be a locker, you put your clothes in and then you take the wooden piece with you. That's gonna be like the key to your locker room. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouse. Okay, that was it. Yeah, I'm leaving the area. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Okay. Now I'm teleported back into the dining hall. And then one after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear as everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field the basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking.
Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we lost, we have to do our best.
Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what happened, what everyone discovered.
Okay. Round of table. Hina, what are you up to?
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school.
Okay, the purple word, triangle, act, reaction. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why you ask?
So then...
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right?
Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school.
All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we're still gonna do it.
Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No. Not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Okay. Byakuya? By the way, did any of you find it? That the other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white hot lies of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What?
What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scenes. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people die right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there.
Stop! Seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago.
The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy with a capital T that happened a year ago?
in other words...
Precisely. The tragedy with a capital T is another name for the genocide of the student body of Havoc Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
That would explain why Havoc was forced to close its door.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful.
Not just awful, super awfully awful!
You're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still... How is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening in the news? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Kyoko? My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access.
The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be...
If this were like a cliché horror game, it would be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or...
But...
We're not in a horror game, though!
Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well...
I don't really like how you say it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No. How I said it is right too.
Okay, Toko. Oh yeah, she's not allowed to speak. Hey, Byakuya, seems like Toko wants to say something. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cultural reference. Throughout all the Danganronpa games, there's a lot of cultural reference. Some of them are from me, but it's all in the spirit of the Danganronpa games. But yeah, there's like the thing with the... Oh, a crystal ball. If you gather all 7 of them, a giant dragon will grant you a wish. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, 'cause you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that.
Huh?
Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you.
You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem.
Seriously? You're just gonna take it? shut up! And don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking!
Okay, so, what did you want to tell us?
Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. What? I didn't saw that! She brought a combat knife. Like, this is one of those, knife the army brings. Like, it has, dentures on one side, like there's the blade, and behind the blade there's like a little dentures, like you can saw things with that. Like, this is a military knife. A knife?
Oh! Whoa, that thing is huge, just like Rambo size.
Yeah, it's totally a Rambo knife.
What?
It's a survival knife or some type. But what was it doing in the classroom?
Well...
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning us to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything, I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her! I'm nothing like her!
Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
What's your problem?
I don't want it anyway, it's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then...
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that.
Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
Just show how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have a bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job.
Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you!
I'm dreaming! I must be dreaming! Oh, that I would ever experience such a dream! I feel strange! Oh my god, she seems like she's turned on. Like she has that horny face. So strange, really strange! Oh no! Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Okay. Okay, what's up, hero?
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. I'm gonna start with the stupidly large plant reaction. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
You're serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch cold, you know?
Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks.
I'm starting to worry about you, hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again?
Don't worry, just answer it.
That's mean. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to Hero again.
You know?
Because there's a chicken coop. Oh yeah, there was a bunch of chicken in the chicken coop, right? That's right. 5 chickens.
I love chickens, meow. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Yum, 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 yum. Decisions. Oh. How about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right?
Pretty sure that would kill you. Raw chicken. And she calls me stupid.
You know?
Okay, the tool shed. You notice it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before?
Crazy Diamond, huh? Yeah, that sounds kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I just don't think. I know. We definitely seen that phrase before.
Huh? Where?
Oh, that's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. Crazy Diamond. Yeah, his jacket says the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right.
But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be...
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it?
Whatever the reason, that's what stuck onto me in this tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo.
Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all.
Huh? What did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. What?
How are you gonna go for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe I can use it to make crop circle or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well?
And we can use those to call for help.
What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then, my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. Okay, this is good fourth wall breaking. I was kind of blend in with 15 other people. Now that we're 6, my personality is solidified, you know? I survived the smart ones. I survived the talented one. I'm part of the final 6. I'm awesome. I'm king of the world.
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been.
Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way!
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You gonna bust through the ceiling and if your head gets any bigger?
So, what is it you want to figure out?
Kyoko's identity. Huh? ...
Well...
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right?
Yes, but who is she? The rest of us has a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope Speak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swinging pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us.
Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right?
It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. ...
I can't.
What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember.
What?
I have no memory of what I am.
You have no memory? You mean
Amnesia? ...
What?
If I thought you had some sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very
can't-
suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you?
I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
What are you going to do? Torture me?
Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your option. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room.
But if she gives you her room key...
She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation.
And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself.
Just hold on. A threat like that...
That's fine.
I understand.
Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation.
Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool! Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't! All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory.
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst thing happened? Do you really mean that? Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? ... Perhaps I said too much.
Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you.
Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words.
The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
But
I think you went too far, taking her room key like that.
For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko. ...
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but
what's Kyoko's gonna do now?
okay, I think I know why Byakuya told Toko to shut up, because when she's acting weird and horny and stuff like that, like... Okay.
Plus, the situation is just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
'cause, I mean...
Look! Okay? Monokuma is not moving, he's just there being... ...
What?
It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very...
Now I'm really angry!
angry!
Angry at what?
At the teeth! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you, there's a thief in your midst.
Huh? What?
Hey!
My precious! They stole it! My precious!
You're precious.
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies.
But what the heck is your precious?
Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
This god. What the heck was that all about?
So,
You said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean?
Besides quoting The Hobbit? Yeah? It likely has something to do with Kyoko.
Huh?
Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Nighttime already? Okay.
This is a school
Nothing new.
As such, it is
Nothing
open
new.
soon. The doors to the dining
Nothing
hall.
new.
Okay then.
Nothing new.
Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precaution tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around.
well...
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Oh, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Is there something I can do? Something I can... Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Oh? Yeah. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? I bet it's Kyoko. 1, 2, 3, it's Kyoko. 1, 2, 3, Kyoko! Dot dot dot. Kyoko?
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait! Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Okay, dressing room of the bathhouse. Okay, here she is. Yeah, it feels like something's missing when the alter ego is not around.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet here with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance camera, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Dot dot dot. Monokuma told us earlier that someone has stolen something from him. Was it you? Dot dot dot.
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But
What did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? We see a key, and the head of the key is shaped like the Monokuma bear, and there's some sort of sticker on the keychain. Like the keychain is mainly a ring, and on the ring, besides the key, there's also some sort of little booklet, I don't know, or some sort of chip, like a little square thing. Like, I believe, judging from the pattern, I believe this is the key that opens the data center on the 4th floor. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
So what we could uncover, whatever secrets might lay hidden within, she did that for us. Wow. She violated their school regulation to help us. She's already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. Oh! Okay. You used me! How could you? I thought you were friends! Nah, I was used as a decoy, so Monokuma was near the data center, so it's like, oh, hey, you cannot get into that room. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to sneak in? Blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, she went into the headmaster's room, but Monokuma didn't see it in the surveillance camera? What? Does that mean that when Monokuma's out, the mastermind cannot see the surveillance camera? What? So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then when you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yeah?
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway...
This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we grasp it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why... I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again, while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning to sneak it back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous! And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know if there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us...
Is that right?
But they didn't catch us on... They didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. There, that's what I just said. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck, which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it.
Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail...
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry about that much. After all, with rule number 4, with minimal restriction, you are free to explore Hope Speak Academy at your discretion. No restriction has been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery. Am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell.
But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without second thought.
I see.
See? In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason not to do it, right?
But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Best life lesson ever.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you will never move forward.
If this game has only one shred of moral, like the moral of the story is that
there. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me.
What's this? It's a letter.
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
If something happens?
However...
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me.
Fine, I'll hold on to it, but just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered.
Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too.
What, you mean there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing, but forget I said anything.
I can't just forget that
so
easily.
Then.
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get
Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left.
What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it! Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later...
Monokuma! yours!
Well, well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out?
Hey!
By the way,
Most suspicious.
what were you and Kyoko up to going into the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night? Yeah? Were you doing what I think you were doing? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, would you say? So warm and so wet, so warm and so wet and warm, I bet you guys.
Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. This is what it actually says.
I didn't think, guys, you were
Beep, censored by Twitch. Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws.
all over her, didn't you?
Makoto ...
Not gonna talk, eh? Sure, I'll get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bad scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits.
Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance camera in the bathhouse?
Wow!
Bullseye!
Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? ... Oh, I think I got the nail. I got I hit it on the nail. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now, what do you want?
Oh, well, there's just something I want to confirm with you.
Say what?
You mean whatever? You mean whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
Actually...
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no female or male.
Actually, there is.
What?
What? Seriously? Really? How come I didn't know about that?
My entire existence!
Then what am I? My entire existence.
This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, why did you really want to ask me?
Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours? ...
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out of here to ask me? ...
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or her sign breeding tips? No! You're gonna ask about that! Unbelievable! You guys, seriously! This is just crazy! Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're annoying me! Fine, I'll tell you it was a key and a beep! That's it!
It was censored. It was asterisk. What was the second thing?
It's a blank, stupid. It's a secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out of it for that. I'd like to see what's going on with that brain of yours. I tell you guys, sure. Next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open on your skull and find out.
Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew! I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now, all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and lay down, doing my best to settle my nerve and get back to sleep. Monokuma Theater! Okay, just a TV just popped up.
Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Company Limited.
Spike Chunsoft being the company that produced the game. Like, there's also Nipponichi Studios, but yeah, the Danganronpa series are made by Spike Chunsoft Co. And that's it. Here comes the second Monokuma Theater. Now the tea comes back. This super stylish, super fashionable game is created by Spike Jensen. Then we've got to bite now.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. Get ready to greet.
No, nothing new, nothing new. Okay. ... My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was so up late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Leave the area? Yes. Walking to the dining hall, walking to the dining hall.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh?
Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, since a day has passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hit me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my net that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you start making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. Oh, it's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Oh, not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for your anything.
Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up anymore? ... I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not here in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
What?
What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right, huh? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is right now? Do you know where she is?
Who?
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh?
You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
this is very suspicious.
I feel I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subject like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? Huh? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri? Any ideas what she might have done? We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, we would have told you.
What the heck?
For serious. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other.
So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either?
It seems that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone?
Don't you think we should all go look for her?
And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. ...
Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spend the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we return to our rooms. Is that free time? Phew! Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. It's free time, and just in time. It's 4 hour, guys. And we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna save. Wrong button.